Hey, what's up, YouTube? Happy Friday the 13th. I hope it's a good day for most of you. I know a lot of people are scared of this day. My sister hates this day. She's probably locked herself in a hole, covered herself in bubble wrap. Because when we were kids, if it was Friday the 13th, we were taking her to the emergency room for a broken limb. Okay, but hey, here we're here to talk about 13 items that you may have a hard time finding in your grocery store. Some of you probably already seen this now, but for the rest of us, this is what's coming. You've probably heard this stuff in the news, food shortages and that kind of thing. I'm going to give you a good list of 13 items that are going to be difficult to find. You may want to consider stocking up a lot of these now. Wait till you hear the last one. This is where you're all going to go, no, and freak out. Because this is probably a lot of your last ditch effort. And also I'm going to talk about what's causing these. I'm going to link this article below. This is a great article I found going through these shortages. It's a good article. It was written March 25th of this year, which I like because we've gotten to see how things evolve. And we can see that all this stuff, if your eyes are open, is happening just as the way they're talking about it. Let's get right into it. Number one item, beef. It might not be what's for dinner, okay? Biggest problem in beef right now is a labor shortage. They can't get enough people. It's very labor intensive, apparently, I guess, beef. They can't find people, okay? The next one we got, and they're blaming labor shortage as well as poultry. You and I know by now the bird flu going on, and it's cold. I think we're north of 40 million chickens and turkeys now. That's a lot. That is a lot. A lot. Okay? So beef and poultry, number one and number two. Number three, we got dairy, okay? Due to materials, hard time getting plastics for packaging and things like that. Labor again, and expense, the crops to feed the cattle, the goats, what's producing the dairy is getting too expensive. It's, not getting worth it. If I'm a farmer, if I'm gonna make $1 off of, these aren't real numbers, I'm just using them for ninja math. If I'm a farmer and it costs me $2 to make a gallon of gas or gallon of milk, but I can only sell it for $1, you ain't going to be in business. You're not doing it. So a lot of them are getting out of it. They're not producing or hitting the off button. Okay, number four. Back to the bird flu. Number four, eggs. Eggs. Okay, let's move on. Five. For all the vegans, I was one of those back in the day. I ate the pill. Vegans, tofu, almonds, soy, getting hammered, okay? They don't have the labor to farm the stuff. They don't have the supplies or the fuel or the packaging to get this stuff going. Adding on to that, because you said the almonds, produce, fruits, and veggies, to include frozen veggies and soup with veggies in it as well. Okay? Well, if you haven't heard, last week, 5 million pollinating bees were killed. I don't want to say murdered, but with what kind of happened to them, that's a little shady. They were left on a runway in Atlanta when they were scheduled to go to Alaska to pollinate the fruit for the season. So Alaska's not getting pollinated, the fruit. Good googly moogly it. And if you know where good googly moogly comes from, comment on that. None of my followers are going to know that. Okay. We went. So let's see. We're halfway down the list. We got beef, poultry, dairy, eggs, vegan produce, to include fruits, veggies, frozen produce, and soups containing it as well. Canned foods. Okay, for all of you, this was going to be your last ditch prep effort. Canned foods. Warning. I love that, Chris Taylor. It's hilarious. Canned foods. There's an aluminum shortage, okay? They can't even make the cans to put the food in, okay? So go out there, get yourself some mason jars, and can your own. It's easy. I'll teach you right here. Oh, I'm going to do that. That's going to be cool. I'm going to do some magic YouTube work, okay? Imported foods. Imported foods, okay? Freight cost. It's too darn much to ship across the ocean. Supply chain issues. Okay? And the other thing, nations are starting to hoard food. They're not allowing the export of a lot of their food right now. They know it's happening, so they want to hold on to it. They don't want their people to starve. What a concept. Huh. Don't we have a baby formula shortage too? But then we just sent $30 billion to U-Town? Huh. I'm going to take note from these other countries and protect their citizens first. Good on them for doing it, but it hurts you and I, okay? Okay, so after imports, you can't forget about your fluffy little friend. Pet food shortages are also happening. Expect all of this to get worse through the end of the year and into 2023, and who knows how long this will last, okay? Pet food. Here's another crazy one. Bottled water and sodas, bottled drinks. They can't get the plastics. They can't get the packaging to put the liquid in it. Okay? Go on the back of our notes. 11. You'll remember this one from, I don't even know what year that was now. 2020, whatever. Paper products. TV, animal, TV for my backhole. I am going to hurry up. Animal, TV for my backhole. You know, fire, TV. Well, you're not going to have any TP for your bunghole unless you go up and stock it up. Another recommendation, I like the old John Wayne paper. You know, the Scott, you get 1,100 sheets per roll. Takes some getting used to. But hey, spend $20 now and I get 6 months worth of toilet paper. Giddy up. Keep a tube of A&D next to the toilet and lube up when you need to, okay? Not hard. So paper products again. Toilet paper, paper towels, everything in that realm. Number 12. Pasta. And this is a great prepping food too because it lasts so long and is so easy and cheap. So stock up on it now. And here's something to be aware of. And I've seen this. I saw this when I lived in Hawaii. People selling fake seaweed and stuff like that. They go in the aloe, which is known to be poisonous. And they caught this guy digging out this not really edible seaweed in the first place, but out of a poisonous canal and selling it to vendors in Chinatown. Okay, he was caught doing that. Good thing he was caught, but who knows how long he was doing that for. Okay, I've also seen reports of plastic pasta and plastic rice. Oh my goodness, that's just crazy. I don't know how to begin to tell you to look out for that, but that's another issue that's happening. Okay, we also saw this in cereals. Because these companies can't get certain ingredients, they're substituting ingredients, and people are starting to report health issues after eating cereals, regular breakfast cereals. Old Cheer IO is one of the ones on that list that people are reporting getting sick. So look into that. If you eat those breakfast cereals, look into that. Some ingredients are being changed, and it's causing illnesses. All right, here we are at the big finale. What is it? Guess in the comments. What's the 13th one going to be? What's the one? Booze! That's right. Liquor, alcohol, hooch. Put some more names in the comments. But booze, not the booze itself, but glass shortages. They can't bottle it. Okay? So unless you're willing to stick a straw in the big old vat and hang out, they can't bottle this stuff to ship it to you and put it on the shelves. So, if you're a whiskey man or something like that, I recommend you stock up a little bit. Okay? After my head injuries, I don't drink anymore. So that's kind of cool and nice, but whatever. That doesn't matter. Who cares? Shut up. Ignore, delete, rewind. We're not editing. Okay? So these are 13 items. A lot of you know about these shortages already, but these are 13 items. Watch, I'll rip roar them real quick. Beef, poultry, dairy, eggs, vegan products, tofu, almonds, and soy. Produce like fruits and veggies, the frozen ones too, and soups containing that stuff. Canned food, imports, pet food, bottled waters and sodas. Paper products like toilet paper and paper towels. Pasta, and alcohol, booze, okay? So if any of those, you probably do drink or buy some of those. If you buy any of those, you feed any of those to your family, or if those are on your regular grocery trips, go ahead and stock up a little bit more, okay? I understand you don't want to go crazy, things like that. You don't want to be a hoarder. Okay, instead of buying one, just buy two. You know, let's start with excuse me. Start with baby steps, okay? I'm a baby stepper. You got to start somewhere. Step one is how you start. So many people I just see frozen. They want to freak out. There's too much. I get it. Here's the cool thing. I already went through that phase. I've been spending the whole last year really getting into it. But even more than that, I've kind of known what's up. And there is this kind of just like, oh my God, what do I do? The sky's falling, the world's doomed. It's not. It's cool. It's just a cycle. This happens all through history. If you check out your history, go on to Googly Moogly, look through. You see this kind of stuff happening over the last couple hundred years a couple times. The biggest one we always think of is the Great Depression. So if you happen to know someone, it's really hard to find them from that era, ask them some questions, talk to them. Ask them how they got through it. Because guess what? People did get through it. We got through it, and we were better off for it because we learned. But then the information was lost, and we're in the same spot again. But guess what? We get a redo. All right, folks. Oh, I'm going to put this article in the link below. Minority Mindset. I love Josh Bray. He's awesome. Check him out. I don't know. He's cool. Good money stuff. But I'm going to put this link in there. Check it out. If you buy this stuff, start stocking up on it. You know, it's going to get more expensive. If it is available, it's going to be more expensive. So that's the other thing. You know, there's economics involved. Economics. All right, Sandy C has taken enough of your Friday. Go have fun. Enjoy whatever you like enjoying, as long as it don't hurt others. Go have fun. Sandy C is out.